I'm back with another video. So I've been sitting here all day. It's almost like I've been biting my tongue almost. Hold on, let me check something. All right, it's almost like I'm biting my tongue a bit. All right. Um, Goodness, I need to put something on my hands. So since I'm the one that's somewhat left in the dark this time due to technology, trying to beat out God, I had to sit there and say, what is going on here, Source? What is it that I'm not seeing? Is it just I've been totally blind to what these people have been doing in their antics and how deep this shit really goes? Or what is it? Since all eyes are on me, what can I do different? What can I do to find out this? Because I feel like I'm supposed to already know, but due to technology being really kind of crafty, but also still ignorant to the word or source, I said, what are we talking about? And so I had to go through a couple verses. I really didn't watch that much tarot today. I kind of got like 5-minute clips of a couple of things. And I'm like, okay, so I'm in a clear mind. What's going on? All right. And so we're going to go ahead and try to find out. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. I'm cooking me a little Sunday thingy. Well, I don't even like using that term. I'm just cooking something because I wanted to. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's see. Because I feel like some people are questioning the energy of a Queen of Pentacles. All right. And this Queen of Pentacles, there's stars on the other side. But I kind of just peeked at it. But I'm like, oh, okay. But we're going to go ahead and leave it face down for a minute just to see. Okay. So somebody is, there may be somebody, oh, okay. So yeah. So there might be a manipulative energy that is either coming against a Queen of Pentacles, or this might be somebody that is a Queen of Pentacles, but this person was manipulating something or acting or posing if they were God, or I don't know, it's something like this. Okay. I said okay. So I don't know if this is about Hosea or something like this. Okay. Yeah, somebody was posing as God here. Okay, with this Two of Swords. Could be this Queen of Pentacles strength card energy. All right. Somebody, I don't know, I was getting this vibe from this sapphire energy. All right, but I'm also getting a vibe from a different couple energies here, because some of these stories that people are telling are very detrimental. Now, I did get the song Horrified Nights about three to five times today. Usually somebody is about to be pissed off by what I'm about to say or something like this. I don't know. But I doubt if it's source going through my Pandora feed. That is just other soul siblings or soul tribe members. It used to be those that came in to flatter, or masculine energies that had attachments to me that I was oblivious to, that came in with this information or with this energy, right? And then again, when they see I'm about to start getting pissed off, they'll send me impossible. You'll find out everything they said was lies. We can do anything, but they're doing anything already, these motherfuckers. So we need to get some balance straight, because it didn't, then I feel like they already know where this might be going. I feel like people already know. And that's why this energy is coming in today. So I just did, I ain't cooked in a minute. We ain't really been, what I'm saying, it been some shit going on around here, spell work, whatever, Taurus being, used as a puppet or something like this, again, I could see through the shit, so that's why I could sit with it. That's why I can pop my shit about certain energies, like cheating and sitting back and taking that, or abuse, or somebody calling you out of your name, because I can only count 3 times in my life probably where somebody called me out of my name. Again, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It could be some shit that went on behind my back or something like this, but we're talking about people that sit around and deal with it. Okay, we're talking about something different. So that's why it may be something between me and these colors of the wind, or these dead energies here. because they can see on both sides. They're not gifted, they're just dead. And so they can see the living and the dead. They can see things that maybe somebody like me won't ever be able to see. You know, there's nothing about that. I mean, some of these energies are supposed to come back, from what I hear. Source and Jesus and I don't know, possibly Source and Jesus are supposed to come back with some of these dead. Okay. So again, I guess it depends on what they've done, because if they've gone against the tree of life or the Holy Spirit, then that means that these people, right? Or if these are friends or family members, because it warns against these people turning on their family members and that these are sins. So I guess it depends on what, you know? So we have an Emperor in the reverse here, okay? And I'm guessing this Emperor is in reverse because he was dealing with these witches or these females here, or these groups of people that an Emperor has been celebrating with and being manipulated by, or they all been manipulating each other to go against this God energy. Now, they might have chosen somebody in the likeness of God and they've been using this energy here, okay? All right, that could be a fake Queen of Pentacles, or this could be somebody that's a Queen of Pentacles. But when it comes to somebody, this person does not feel that way because they want to be in that person's position. Yeah, something about not being not being flesh of my flesh or bone of my bone. So even if they're trying to make something in the likeness of someone, it's not working here. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, these people work long and hard in this underground energy here in order to turn this God energy into reverse. But I think it's nothing that they're going to be able to do about this, right? So some feminine energy was doing a video and she was like, yeah, this guy came back to me or whatever. He was married and everything. But everybody knows that the reason why this person couldn't have children or something like this. Well, and I'm guessing to the dead, that would be something different. Okay. Because again, we could be talking about people that maybe people have known who you are and they wanted to use your womb in order to create something. Or so somebody's saying that somebody never had a child naturally or something like this. Or we could be talking about I don't know, we could be talking about something else, right? Somebody that never had a child. Okay, no, never with birthing pains and push something out of their cup. Okay. But I was just thinking about this. I'm like, what? Because I've been asking Source, what the fuck am I? Can you tell me? Okay, so we have this energy about somebody being sailing to calmer waters. I guess it's not time, or somebody is not leaving. This could be me, you, or somebody else here that's supposed to be leaving. But I was thinking, okay, Source, what is this, right? Because I know that there's a difference between transgenders. I call anybody transgender somebody that chose to change their sex. At some point in time, they gave consent to change their sex because they didn't like, or they didn't feel comfortable, or they didn't love themselves for who they were. Some of these people that are transgender, they went through something with cruel leaders and rulers that took away this. That's why it's never about the individual when it comes to not having consent. You can have control over things that happen to you. You can only have control over things that you decide to do. So I feel like a couple of these people were changed or altered by a lord or by some religious aspect or something like this in their lives. So they may not, or maybe they did something and they got punished for it. Maybe it's a legit reason or something like this. I don't know. But I feel like some of these people it wasn't a legit reason why they were altered or changed. Okay. That's why I don't judge people, individuals, on that level, even if they decided to change themselves. Right. Okay, but the androgynous ones are, again, some of us that maybe you're not aware that they removed. I heard Rainier, not yeah, Rainier say something. She was like, yeah, I think when she was questioning Viseri about her sex or her gender. And then he was like, yeah, but you weren't. You were born a girl. So this could also be talking about when somebody came out of their mother's cup, or this could be talking about when you were being birthed into this new age or something like this, okay, or awakened, okay? Somebody could have purposely, made somebody awaken as a feminine energy, knowing that they were going to have the strength of their masculine energy to be able to conquer, okay? This is just what I'm picking up energetically or so-called spiritually, okay? But a lot of this spiritual shit is just a way to describe the supernatural. Now, some of this stuff, some of us have the ability to create supernatural things. And then some of this shit that's supernatural is just technology posting as supernatural. It's people that have went underground or something, and they have access to tools and things like this, maybe weapons of mass destruction that George Bush warned us about, but they said, oh, we went there and we didn't find them, and they probably was there, okay? But these weapons of mass distraction or destruction, this could be something that could like send out energetic frequencies or waves or whatever this is, okay? This is a lot. Now, I don't know why I feel like they took inheritance from me or the sun energy, and used this to create a narrative to then fight and battle against God. Now, this could be this Archangel Michael or something like this, because just a second ago, I think Pretty Young Thing came on. But I was saying that it's somebody that need to sacrifice. They need to cut off some of the they need to cut off some of the stuff, okay? They have to skim off something, because this is, whatever this is getting out of hand. And then a Pretty Young Thing came on, and I noticed that that's the, I think, Human Nature made it came on today too. But I noticed that Michael Jackson is in that album cover surrounded by zombies. So that made me think about Archangel and his coming back to fight the war. If you really read it, like I always have to say, there's sometimes when I read it, when I'm like, no, this sounds like this is a somebody like a Lazarus energy that obtained some kind of way to bring people back to life, and they're going to be fighting against God, not with God or for God, but against God in some readings that I've read, okay? So again, if I'm a living God energy, you know what I'm saying, and these people are in my energetic field, and I'm oblivious to what they're doing sometimes behind the scenes. But if I really need to know something, I can center, but I'm not gonna know everything. I'm not supposed to know everything about what's going on around. It's almost like they're doing a jar spell on God. Okay? And the shit is starting to crack. Something is starting to crack open, and somebody has been playing God. And like this could be a BFF, a friend, a sister, somebody that you was friends with, best friends with in high school or something like this. I think that that's who my arch name. This person is obsessed, okay, but also I don't know. It's a strange thing. These are people that love strange. This is women that love on their sons. Maybe even one of their sons was supposed to be committed to a feminine energy or a living God energy or something this time, and this person decided to consummate that son theyself so that they can become like God. Okay, so it's some crazy shit that's going on here. Okay, so again, I was listening to this girl saying this, and she was like, "We all know," or something like this, and I'm like, well, damn, I don't know. Maybe it's something about me. I don't know, whatever this is, but it's not by my choice. This was how I was created in my mother's womb, or this is how somebody decided to know the prophecy, and they cut something or they did something to me when I was a child. I don't know, but all my life I've been a woman. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, but that kind of something around that whole conversation, what I took from it, because I'm not worried about no nigga. Like another female might like cry and want to kill themselves or something, like, but I'm not going to take these type of deceitful measures or things like this. I'm not built like that's a difference between regular motherfuckers and a living God. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the blows. It gonna hurt. It's gonna be a little embarrassing, but that shit ain't gonna have me off my ass. I'd rather just hurry up and know about it and move the fuck on. I'd rather get the facts about it or whatever, because again, I feel like no man should have that much power, or woman. It just means that, somebody was afraid of me finding out something. So what these people have been doing is keeping me contained and stripping me of my titles, my money, trying to strip me of my dignity, my self-respect, my abundance, my titles, whatever this is, okay? So again, I'm just thinking, why am I in this execution kind of energy here? Okay. Now I know some of these people don't deserve this, all right, but some do. Okay. And so and so I was just reading, and he, which again in etymology, I attain he to could be, it could also mean she, okay, will judge the nations, heaping up the dead. Okay. So you guys saw me pull these cards here. Now I accidentally peeked. I was going to keep it upside down or whatever. I'm like, whose source? Okay. And then we have the Empress here. This is the card that was flipped over next to this Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles could be looking hateful at this Empress. A lot of this feels like these women here, the energy is coming from this way. And it's almost like they just hate this Empress that is innocent, because they don't know anything about what these people have done. They it's slowly coming to me. It's all coming back to me now. I wasn't able to take the regular process like other people possibly and find these things out fully, so I can be able to charge and know, you know what I'm saying? Only sometimes I feel like I've had that energy. where I know exactly what somebody did and I can pinpoint it and then want to execute that energy. All right. Now, whether it's done or not, that's not up to me. It's just like I'm just the one that's wielding the blade, or I'm in my Queen of Swords energy sometimes. And depending on what I'm calling upon with Source, it maybe it'll get done and maybe it won't. Shit. But I feel like if God is not a man that he or she shall lie. So if these women have blasphemed, even if these people try to take the Holy Spirit energy and place it in a machine or something, it's still, I'm still the Word or the Holy Spirit. So in this lifetime or this cycle, when they did what they did, so all I'm asking for is for divine retribution amongst those particular people. The same way they're trying to probe me and go in my head and find out information, I don't see why this can't happen to these particular people. I mean, that's how I'm looking at the whole thing, right? So I'm not going to live on this land or be left out or not go to a higher place or not whatever like this is to or claim one of my several thrones or kingdoms or there's three major energies as above, so below, and in between. And then I'm picking up on this energy of these 7 nations or something like this. Okay, so this could be G7. Okay, now G7 kind of like sound like God 7. All right, but but yeah, okay, again, because it's saying here that the nations in heaping up the dead and crushing the rulers of the whole earth. So I feel like some of these masculine energies have fallen for some of these foreign women or some of these other women or some of these dead women. And so they are choosing as well to go against what God is going to say is going to happen in the end days. Because they have started families with these people, even though their alliance was supposed to be to their God or their queen or their king or queen king or whatever we're going to be saying. Okay? Because like I said, there's a difference here. I did not choose any of this. I did not choose to have to question something. From what I know, I like men. I'm a woman. I like men. The shit fit match. And this is what you know what I'm saying? Okay. So again, we're going to go ahead and read this and see what we're talking about because it brought me to Isaiah 66. Now, I was watching this video on the T, and then I realized that this feminine energy looked a lot like one of my best friends when we were younger. And the boy that was on there, I don't know if this person was calling this person their baby father or something. I don't know. But look a lot like her son. So then I feel like there was another feminine energy because sometimes sources when we go to a channel just to hear something and elaborate on it. So somebody was talking about the people that went down to Egypt. Went down to Mississippi or whatever. Okay. Now there's a small group of us that were the first and the only ones that were exposing this stuff about these places being right where we're at. Okay. About 6 to 7 more years ago or whatever for the past 10 years or something. And somebody was saying something about like Mississippi and the people, and a lot of people was from like Chicago and all these other places, but we have to think about this too. Slavery has never stopped. So in some ways I feel like somebody came in and activated these people's mental here and told them to keep a low profile and move them away from different places while they directed cameras or something towards me for the past 20 years of my life, while these people stole something from me, even probably my spouse, my original person, everything, or my children they could have taken or whatever. And this was maybe like to seclude me or blind me as a God energy and harm me or pierce me without my knowledge or my consent or without me noticing. Also using mind control or microwave technology or something to do something to my brain. Okay. So it's saying here, yeah. So it says, and he will execute judgment amongst the nations, filling them with corpses. He will shatter chiefs over the whole earth, or the wide earth, or the wide world. Okay, or many countries. Now again, that's giving me the world card. The world card to me is Christ as a full-grown woman. Okay, if you look at the Christ in the bassinet, is in that oval bassinet with the blanket around him as a baby. The world card is just a grown-up version of Christ. Okay, that ring around that person, ring around the rosy, is like I said, these green-eyed monster feminine energies that maybe some of them were kind and some of them was not. but they were like the priestess or high priestess that were circled around the most high energy, which would be that Christ energy or Yeshua energy that's in the world card. The beast of the field and all this is the other individuals and the man and all the other people on the world card. So the only way that I could go ahead and equate this is that now it's time, somebody's time to step out of that something and judge the. Now somebody might be making you think, oh, you're going to step out and you're going to step into the limelight and you're going to be a celebrity. No, divine retribution. And I feel like somebody is sitting here trying to hope that something went one way or something like this, but it is what it is. If I feel like this could have been really done on another level here. I feel like I'm being punished for being someone who is a queen of cups that sees things from a ruler's point of view, and somebody can't change me. I was watching a clip from Vikings, and he was like, oh, he's got a disability or whatever. She was like, stop treating him like that. He's this or whatever. It's my responsibility to worry about. But listen, what I was getting, he was like, go up there, let him do what the rest of the kids is doing. Put his thing on a tree or whatever like this. But what I was getting from that clip is that the boy ain't nothing wrong with the boy like that. Somebody is a distinct energy. Some of these children that you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do to are the next kings, queens, and rulers. I know I'm in. So, I this is something that I'm looking at here, okay? So this Queen of Cups might be also this Mommy Wata energy, this sea serpent energy or whatever. This energy harvester, trafficker, child rapist, money laundering energy. To trick these men outside of their households, outside of their tribes, outside of their nations into the arms of others, or slave masters, or women that take over them and emasculate them, and then bring in their men from other countries to build with them, or send things from our country to their country to build up their countries. Okay? So again, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's in reverse. This Queen of Cups is at the feet of this Empress. So again, I think it's going to come back into this that heaven is my abode and earth is my footstool. Okay? And so again, this could be this Mommy Wata energy having to having to bow down. I'm hearing that Beyonce bow down bitches, right? Song at the feet of this Empress here. I feel like a BFF or a friend or a sister or something of mine is trying to claim to be this Empress, but I doubt it. I feel like this Empress is the one that has been pierced and ridiculed and mocked, and people have been watching this person behind the scenes sneakily in a covert manner. I feel like, again, you don't know this energy unless you've been in this energy, okay? All right. Yeah, so there is something here, okay? It could be over this Ace of Cups, okay? This Empress, I'm getting Queen of Pentacles, Empress, Ace of Cups energy in a row, okay? And I'm seeing there could be two of these, as above, so below, two of these Queen of Cups that have been doing this to somebody's cup here, okay? I'm also getting that there's some kind of battle or something here. Oh, there we go. There go the World card. Yeah, somebody was taken from somebody's heirs. These people could also have your children in underground facilities or separated them around the world, and they're having Two of Cups unions with them, so then they can take their kids and their kids into some form of servitude or slavery. All right? That's what they've been doing to this Empress, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Somebody could have been down in the underground lying about somebody to make these people want to do this to someone. Like the dead may go and cross over into another place here, because we may have already came to the point where nobody's really dying. Okay? I feel like that's the truth here. All right? This is what they've been doing, trying to take the Empress's seed and start anew somewhere else or with someone else or something like this. And whoever this is has been blocking out lovers or sending unrequited lovers towards someone. Rather, they're using mind control to do it, or they've been doing it in your sleep or while you're sleeping. Okay? Yeah, whoever these people are that's at the bottom have been doing magic. Okay? They may even be doing it on a King of Cups right now. This might be my original masculine. Okay? Now, these people could be famous. They could have traveled the world, everything like this, but it's something about this. Like, whoever this is dealing with these... I feel like this war is coming because of the dealings that they've had with this World card energy. Okay? Like I said, which is the Christ energy. I'm still getting this whole thing. Queen of Cups, Empress, Ace of Cups, World card energy. Somebody that's never supposed to get an intimacy